Everything is blue. His pills, his hands, his jeans, and now I'm covered.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys all know, The Sims 4 has just announced their next expansion pack, The Sims 4 Island Living. So I thought we would kind of watch the trailer together, and then I'll kind of go back through and kind of go deeper into it. I also have clips from me watching EA Play, where of course they announced everything. So I'll be inserting different clips and things like that. But I'm blown away by this. I think this is going to be so much fun. I mean, of course, we kind of already knew this was coming because of all the leaks that happened last night and this morning. But even with the leaks, like, this looks so beautiful and so fun, and I can't wait to get my hands on it at the end of this month. So without further ado, let's check out the trailer for The Sims 4 Island Living. Oh, she's so cute. Oh. Oh. So insane to me. Oh. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. So that is the trailer for The Sims 4 Island Living. As you can see, it comes out on June 21st, which is actually really, really soon. Like, I am just so excited for this trailer, or this expansion. Like, oh, so excited. So let's go ahead and kind of revert back to the beginning of the trailer here. I'll kind of give my thoughts, give, ideas that I have, speculation, all that fun stuff. But I'm definitely interested to, hear your guys' thoughts on the expansion that's coming out at the end of the month. Let me know your comments down below. Let's kind of look in a little bit more. So immediately, as soon as it opens, you can kind of see, what the world looks like. It's beautiful. I know that we've kind of been asking for a ocean island type of pack, and I love that this is a world that is like a regular residential world. Part of me had a feeling they were going to make like an island theme thing as more of like a destination type of place, kind of like how they did with like Salvadorada. So I'm really happy that this is a place that we can live in and explore and just completely immerse ourselves into it. And then, of course, we have these, like, jet ski type of things, which are super awesome. Of course, we can, like, lay out on the beach, which is already cool. Like, you can get these, like, towels. I'm sure there are a bunch of different color variations, and these bathing suits are super cute. So I'm sure we have a lot of options, and I love that they can just lay out on the beach and get nice and cozy. Of course, we have lifeguards now, which is going to be a new career, which is obviously going to be super, super fun. And I just, so cool. Can I just say, this sim, I can't handle her. When I saw her in the pictures that came out last night, and like the leak, her hair, I mean, come on. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have like a CC hair item that looks like this, but for them to actually put it into the game is just another thing. Her earrings, her tattoo, like we're getting new tattoos. I love her necklace. Her little shirt is adorable. I love her pants. And then, of course, we have there's a lot in this scene. So obviously we can do fishing. I know they're going to be revamping fishing to make it, I'm not sure if they're making it a career or like a part-time job, but I know they are revamping fishing.
Which means you've got to have a way to earn some simoleons.
Yeah, I think the gap year has to end sometime.
Yeah.
You have to go home and earn some.
Ooh, lifeguard.
A couple like odd jobs and things that you could kind of work on the hours you wanted to, right? And so we've added the ability to make fishing more of a career, and then also the lifeguard, so you can get your tan while you're working.
If you want to spend more time in the water, you can be a dive instructor. There's a lot of different ways to just pick up a job when you want and earn a little bit of money.
Of course, we have like sailboats that we can go. Like, they have a sim just laying in the water. Like, what? That is so awesome. Of course, we have people laying on the beach. We have new lounge chairs as well. And then, well, obviously we have this adorable toddler playing in the sand. I'm wondering if it's going to be similar to how it was in The Sims 3, where you could like go into like the shoreline of the water and like kind of play with your toddler in the water. Like, it was just so cute. So I really can't wait to see, you know, what toddler interactions we're going to have, what family-based interactions we're going to have with these guys.
What's kind of like the feel and the vibe of the island going to
The
be?
bathing
like?
suits.
You know, I think it's one of those things we talk a lot about in the team is capturing what it would be like to really
Oh.
island. It's not just a place you vacation, but
Yeah.
we wanted this to be
Ooh.
a place that's home for your Sims.
Or,
Yeah,
you know,
so-
tricks to be played on you.
Well,
The
So
toddlers.
there's lots to do on the beach. You saw sun tanning, sun burning,
Ah.
building day castles. The whole family can go out and play together, find seashells, or the mischievous Sims, you know, knock things down.
well, and aqua zips. I want to say it
I
again,
forgot you
but
mentioned
they're
it.
so good.
What are they called again?
Aqua zips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at, so you've got to take time to really explore.
They're so cute. And of course, there was a picture there of a sand castle. So I think that toddlers are able to kind of help their family build the sand castles, which is super, super cool. I don't know if toddlers would be allowed on like boats and things. I don't know, but we'll kind of
So
see
we're
how that
very
goes.
excited. So for the first time in The Sims 4, our Sims are going to be able to walk right into the open water, and we're opening up
Yes.
open water gameplay.
You've been teasing the water
Yeah,
at
well,
this point. It's them.
I mean, like you saw in the trailer, she walks right in. Our Sims are going to be able to do that, and you can snorkel in the water. There's swimming, floating, and there's also those pretty awesome aqua zips.
Yeah.
You're in a hurry to get where you're going.
So, what inspired you guys to introduce this kind of ocean gameplay this time?
Yeah, well, we've taken The Sims to a lot of different worlds and a lot of different places, but we hadn't yet really played with the idea of where the land and the water meet and really bring you into an ocean environment, which seems like a great initiative.
Oh, can we just talk about this? Can we just talk about this? The Sims 3 Island Paradise was one of my very favorite expansions, but of course we all know it had its problems. Isla Paradiso was the most beautiful Sims 3 world, but with that, of course, came an immense amount of lag. A lot of times, the world itself was unplayable. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do a Sims 3 Island Paradise Let's Play. The only reason I haven't yet is because I'm afraid that I'm going to get so involved in it and then I'm not going to be able to play in the save. So that's really why I haven't done that, but this is making me want to play Island Paradise. Like, this truly makes me want to play Island Paradise. Ugh. Can we just talk about the water, the coral, the fish, the turtles? Like, it's just so beautiful. And the fact that it's so clear that you can see in it, I wonder if it's going to have kind of like deeper water where you can go diving, because obviously in the Sims 3 Island Paradise, when you go diving, you actually go underwater with your Sims and you can kind of move the camera around, see sharks. You know, you're fully underwater. So I'm just wondering if they're going to do something like that, because that in this game with the graphics that we have would be insane. Absolutely insane. And I just love that this Sim is just laying out on the water, floating away. Like, this is just crazy. Ooh, and then we have a glimpse of the snorkeling here, which is really cool. I love this hairstyle. This bun is so cute. You can see some of the little jet skis in the back. We have a view of the new houses that we're able to make on like stilts above water, which is super cool as well. Can we just talk about this freaking dolphin? Like, when I saw this dolphin, it blew my mind. I personally am a huge fan of dolphins. You guys might not know this, but I lived in Hawaii for a while, and dolphins have just always been a part of my life, and I have always had such a deep love for them. They are such majestic, beautiful creatures, and they're just fun. Like, they have the best personalities. So it's really awesome that we're able to experience some of that dolphin personality and kind of play with them and get to know them. I wonder if they can actually be friends, you know? So that'd be really cool. I wonder if you'd be able to like call upon a dolphin. I know that the mermaids and things, which we'll see later in the trailer, have abilities and things, which I'll kind of talk about that a little bit more later, but there it is. Oh, it's stuck. I almost said a bad word. Excuse my language. I literally almost said a really bad word. But I love dolphins. Like I said, I love them so much. And the fact that we're able to actually interact with them is, it's just going to be so great. We have another view of kind of more of like the underwater. So we have more coral, more reefs, things like that. Obviously there can be, I guess, several jet skis in the same frame. Like, you have different Sims. Like, I wonder if you'll have like NPCs going around on jet skis as well. Oh, so cool. Okay, that was cool. He totally just did a backflip. I wonder if there's going to be like a skill or like a hidden skill for these jet ski things. I wonder if it's going to be kind of like, you know, the more that you ride on them and play with them, the better at them you'll get, the more skills and things that you'll be able to develop. I think that would be really, really awesome. And then, of course, we have a view of the new bar that we're going to be getting. I am obsessed with this romper. I think it is so freaking cute. I love these bar stools. Like, everything about this bar just looks so cool. I know we have some new chairs over here, a new table. She's wearing a new outfit. I think that hair is new as well, which is super cute. Over here, we have more of the lounge chairs. It looks like this canopy type of thing. I'm not sure if this is like a curtain or something. I don't know if that's part of the bar or if that's a new thing that we're getting. Obviously, the roof itself is new. We're able to have more textured roofing above and below. There were some pictures that came out last night that kind of went into that, which if I'm able to find those pictures, I will pull them up. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but in case I am able to. And then you kind of get like a look behind here. So we have some new drinks. We have new male outfits as well. You kind of get a better view of the world out here. It looks like we have some like totem or statue or something, which looks really, really cool. And then this is beautiful. Obviously, this isn't going to be part of like the playable world, but obviously you can kind of see it in the distance when you're out looking around. Like, this is just so incredible with the waterfall. And then, of course, we have this disgusting looking beach. So I know that, you know, once you are able to kind of help clean up around the beach, the way you impact the beach and the world itself has effects. So I know that they were saying that the beach itself and the world itself is ever changing. So depending on how you are towards it can have good or bad effects. So obviously it's a whole bunch of trash and garbage and pizza and disgustingness on the beach. So I love that everyone's kind of coming together. They're kind of talking about how Sims around the world, like townies and things, will come and help you do things around the world, which is really awesome that you can kind of band together and help each other out. I love all these outfits. This is like a really good view of new outfits and hair. I love this hair. I really like that as well.
To capture that island spirit, we needed to have a lot of new outfits and capture those colors.
Is my outfit going to be in there? You're going to put it in the game,
Not
right?
exactly that, but
What?
certainly
Why not?
those bright colors like you're showing off there. But, you know, we really wanted to add a lot of island wear and stuff you can stay cool in when it's so hot.
It's true.
Yeah. And we had to bring in a lot of new fun colors and patterns, but also hairs, accessories, everything to deck out head to toe to just chill and relax on this beautiful island.
And I mean, look, that's some amazing.
I'm obsessed with the colors and the outfits. There's also a new career that we're going to be getting, which is kind of like a wildlife conservation type of thing, or beach conservation. I don't really know how to explain it. But it is a career where you're able to, I don't know exactly what you're able to do because it hasn't been, you know, released fully, but I know that you're able to kind of get together, clean up the beaches, take care of the beaches, things like that,
If
which
your
is
Sims
really
want
cool.
a new career to take care of this island, you can actually become a conservationist.
Ooh.
And your job is going to be to keep this ecosystem looking beautiful.
Yep.
That's so
I mean,
cool.
certainly one of the big goals was a way for your Sims to kind of care for their world and make it a better place.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
obviously, you know, very relevant with everything that's going on today in the world and how everyone's kind of a lot more kind of aware. So was that kind of what inspired you guys to bring that in?
That's gross. And then, as you can see, like I said, the world changes. So once you go through and kind of clean it up a bit, you have more wildlife, you have more coral. These like beautiful butterflies are coming around. So it's, you know, it's a lot more green. It's a lot more vibrant. So it's really nice that the world is affected by how you treat it, which, I mean, pretty realistic. And there's also an active volcano, which I know that I don't know like exactly what the map as a full thing looks like, but I know that you can live closer to the volcano and you have a possibility of it actually coming down on your house. So that's always a lot of fun and a lot of risk, but you know. But in nighttime, this world looks stunning and incredible and just, it's just so beautiful. So I love that we got kind of a view. Let me go back a little bit and see if it'll do that for me. So we get I keep going right past it. We get a view of, looks like, I don't know if this is a house or if it's like a town central area that everyone kind of goes to hang out in. I'm not sure. Kind of gives me a house vibe, but like I said, I don't know for sure if this is just like, part of the area of the lot. But this just looks so cool. Obviously, they're having a party. There's a lot of
Conversation about
outdoor
the Sims
decor.
would be complete without a chat about obviously interior design. So kind of what's new for the architects about there.
Yep.
New homes, new furniture. We saw some. I'm pretty sure we saw some houses on stilts as well over the water, right?
Yeah, so I think, first and foremost,
So
lounge chairs.
cool.
We're going to go to Island. We're going to live the beach life.
I don't
Yeah.
want to
I gotta
sit
kick that
upright
for
if
life.
I'm relaxing. I'm sorry.
No awkward.
Ooh, is that a
sitting.
I
swing?
had to bring the lounge chairs.
Oh
in.
my
And
gosh, I
also
love
a lot of
this.
that decor to really capture that
New
holiday.
stairs.
So we wanted to make
Oh
sure
my
that it was a clutter
gosh.
that felt authentic and let it feel like this was home.
Yeah, and you can go for this more sort of local style cabana on the beach, or you can go for something a little more high end and modern. We really wanted you to feel like you could create the
That as
getaway
well,
of your dreams.
so. And then it looks like we can have like stories by the fire. The little toddlers are so cute. This though, I saw this in the leak pictures and I was like, this is giving me such Maui vibes from Moana. Like, obviously, Moana is a Polynesian-ish type of movie. I don't know exactly where it's from, but you get my drift. So obviously there are going to be a lot of same ideas and things, but this itself really, really gave me Moana vibes. I love that we're able to have this like huge bonfire. We have some new people over here with new outfits playing the guitar. I really like this little bird. I don't know what this would be, like a lantern, I guess. It just looks really, really awesome. And we have all these new outfits. Looks like, I don't know if these are new dance moves or not, but that'd be really cool if there was like cultural dances and things like that. Can we just talk about this? Like literally she's walking into the water. That, looking at the game now, like you wouldn't even think that was possible with, how it is, but with this expansion, we're literally able to walk from land into the water, or if you have one of those houses on stilts above water, you can literally jump from your house into the water, which is so freaking cool. So I'm wondering how they're going to do like loading screens and how they're going to have neighborhoods and things, because obviously it's like an island theme thing, so I'm wondering if there's just going to be water all around. So depending on where you live, whether you're more inland or out, if you'll have direct access to the water, or if there'll be like loading screens, things like that. So that's something I'm really interested in finding out, is how they're going to do neighborhoods and how loading screens are going to take effect into this, because obviously if they want it to be like an island vibe, I would assume they'd want it to be a bit more open, but at the same time, we don't know what the world looks like. We don't know how many neighborhoods there are. We don't know how many lots there are. So it'll be really cool to see. And we have mermaids.
Mermaids! What on earth's going on? Come on, let's cut to the chase. Mermaids!
Oh
tell us
my
everything.
goodness.
Yes, so mermaids are in the pack.
Oh my
Lots of players are
goodness.
going to be wondering, it is a very fully featured call. You can
Yep.
take them into cast, you can create and style your mermaid, lots of different tails. It's a lot of fun.
Whoa.
But also, the mermaids, they can do a little bit more. Obviously, they're very in touch with the ocean life. So, I recommend your mermaid meet a dolphin.
Oh.
It might work out for you. But lastly, the mermaids have some pretty cool powers that you might want to discover.
Powers? Can we call
Yeah,
them that?
we could say mer powers.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell us what that?
There's still
No.
a bit of mystery to the mermaids.
Like, don't ask me that.
They are definitely worth exploring. So
That's so
I can't wait
cool.
for you guys to get your hands on them.
Mermaids. I was never a huge fan of mermaids in The Sims 3. I found the routing issues to be basically intolerable, but of course The Sims 4 isn't open world, so I have a feeling that they're probably going to be, like the mermaids themselves will be a lot more developed and a lot more easier to control. So it looks like obviously they're able to walk on land and then they get their tail in water, but I'm wondering if it's going to be, like in The Sims 3 where they have some type of tail. So obviously in The Sims 3 Island Paradise, when you had a mermaid sim that was on land, they had those colorful scales on their legs. Like obviously you could see their legs and tell they were a mermaid. So I don't know what type of tail they'll have in this game, or if it be kind of like vampires, how they have like, they're like human looking in form and then their mermaid form. So I'm really interested to see how they're going to kind of incorporate mermaids into like the regular human Sims, and see, how that works. If they have any type of like, I don't know, like full moon type of things where like they turn into a mermaid, if they go into a bathtub, those type of things. I don't really know. Or if they're going to have like obviously the need for water, like how they did in The Sims 3, where if you are a mermaid and you don't go into water for a long time, then you actually lose your mermaidness. So I'm wondering if it'll be anything like that at all. And of course, during EA Play, they did mention that mermaids will have a specific, powers and abilities that are like tailored to them. So I'm wondering if it's going to be kind of how they did the vampire like skill thing, where you have like, you know, different levels of being a mermaid or being a vampire, and you're kind of able to rise up in that and, you know, unlock different skills and abilities, things like that. I'm sure they'll also have negative attributes as well, negative traits as well for the mermaids. So I'm really, really interested to see, you know, how they develop these mermaids. I already have a feeling it's going to be better than they were in Sims 3. Like I said, I personally wasn't a huge fan of them because 90% of the problem I had with them was routing. That's not going to be a problem in this game because the way the Sims 4 is structured versus Sims 3. So I'm truly excited to see what they're going to do with these mermaids and how they're going to create them and how their lives will be on land versus in water. I wonder if like King Triton will be a thing, you know, or if there's going to be some like king or queen or royal mermaid or whatever. If that's even a thing, kind of like how they have like a grandmaster vampire. I don't know, but I'm really, really excited for mermaids. But yeah, that's kind of the overall gist of the Sims 4 Island Living. Again, it comes out on June 21st, and of course you guys are able to kind of check out the EA Play Sims live stream or any of the other live streams that were part of EA Play. They did announce a few other things during EA Play. We are, of course, getting a new stuff pack, which is kind of like the Moschino, I think is how you say it, which I think we all kind of knew that was coming because of the, like, you know, in-world clothing items that they had that were stupidly expensive, by the way. But I'm interested to see that. I'm not excited for it. I won't say I'm excited for the Moschino stuff pack at all. Like, it's just not something I really care for. I'm sure once I actually see some more information about it, I'll be more interested in it. But as of right now, it's not that big a deal to me. And then we are actually getting a Magic game pack at the end of summer, like / fall. I forgot what it's called. I think it was Realm of Magic. If I have the clip, I'll insert it. But it's like a Realm of Magic type of thing. They didn't have like any pictures or anything. They literally just told us the name of the game pack that's coming out, which I know so many people are excited for that. I'm really excited for Magic. I think, you know, having wizards and things like that's going to be so fun. I don't know if it's going to be, like, strictly just, like, wizardy type of things, or if they're going to be, like, fairies and genies. Like, obviously, they're magical creatures. It's a game pack, so obviously it's not going to be as large as The Sims 4 Island Living is going to be. But I'm interested to see kind of what that's going to entail, and I'm really, really excited for where The Sims 4 is going so far. I have to admit, like, I had my doubts about, you know, an islandy thing for The Sims 4. Obviously, I haven't seen a whole lot of information about it yet. Really just the trailer and what they talked about at EA Play. But the way that this world looks, I'm speechless. I think it's beautiful. I think it's insane, and I can't wait to see more about it. I'm definitely, my biggest, I guess, question that I have is going to be in regards to the water, because obviously, as you can see in this picture, we have a sim that's actually fully underwater. So I don't know if we're actually going to be able to go underwater with our Sims. It'd be awesome if we could, because that was like my favorite thing about The Sims 3 Island Paradise. It was just so cool to see everything kind of on a different aspect. But I mean, if not, you know, no big deal. But I think it would be really awesome if we could see under the actual water itself and explore and look for treasure chests and sharks and fish and all that kind of stuff. So let me know your thoughts down below. If I have any additional clips of things that weren't necessarily shown in the trailer from EA Play, I'll go ahead and insert them here.
This is a place that you live, and the locals are super friendly, actually, and are going to come and help you out with all sorts of different things as you explore the island.
Yeah, you were talking about this the other day. Like, actually, like all the neighbors are really, really helpful and help you.
You know, like if a fire happens to break out, your neighbor might bust in and help you put out that fire.
That's lovely. That's what they're so nice. Should do.
So, but they also have their own traditions, their own sort of activities that you might be able to join in. So you might stumble across a barbecue that they've started in town, or a little festival to sort of celebrate things going on. And you might even stumble into a kava party.
That's so cool!
Kava party. What's a kava party?
So a kava is a special island drink that your sim can learn how to make and share with their friends on the island. It's one of the many delicacies you'll learn kind of exploring life in Sulani.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things we talked about was we wanted to have this island have a little history to it, just some sense of feeling of some people have lived here a long time, and there are traditions that are unique to this place, the world of Sulani.
So how can we kind of learn more about the island's history, like when we're there? How do we do that? Aside from, you know, drinking kava.
Well, I mean, that might be one experience you should try, but on top of that, something else the team was really excited about adding is there are these elementals around the island that are kind of these spirits, these ancients who care a lot about Sulani, and
I'm getting such Moana vibes. I love this.
be really happy and pleased, and
The toddler.
bad for the island. I don't think
They may not
will
approve.
appreciate it.
The island of
Yeah.
Sulani will have all of those
Sulani.
things and more. It really is the perfect place to unplug and enjoy this natural feel. So you can explore all these little alcoves. You can live closer to the coast, or you can live higher up towards the hills, or
What's wrong?
yeah.
So, no, wait, there's an active volcano here?
Absolutely,
Sorry,
yeah.
you were selling me the dream of living on an island.
Well-
Now I'm not sure I really want to go there.
So-
It is a real island.
Most islands are formed by volcanoes.
Yeah.
Just
What,
so
don't
you
get
know.
nitpicky.
Whoa.
Yeah, so we had to put this active volcano in there. Now, you don't have to live next to it, but
Right.
the riskier Sims may choose to live nearby.
Oh, yeah, and then,
sometimes
Kel's
it gets
surprise,
angry.
something
You gotta watch out
terrible
for those
happens.
lava bombs.
Don't
Don't
do
what?
it. Like,
Don't.
oh, The Sims.
I
They
mean-
don't. I don't know how that was gonna
I mean,
go.
what do
but
you
probably
expect's
not
going to
well.
happen when you touch something
Yeah.
really, really hot?
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed kind of like my breakdown of the trailer, my thoughts about the trailer. Again, The Sims 4 Island Living comes out on June 21st. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. It's going to be so much fun. Let me know your guys' thoughts below, what you guys think of The Sims 4 Island Living, what you guys think of the kind of EA Play announcement as a whole about The Sims Machino stuff pack that we're getting, the new wizard or like magic game pack that we're going to be getting closer towards the end of the year. So let me know all of your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye, guys.
Everything